Go. Okay, welcome back to. I left my A rank adventure party to join my former students to explore dungeon depths. Anime review, episode number 19. We're here reviewing episode 21 of the series, which is also the fourth to last episode of season 2, known as Tenebre. Yep. Okay, now, it was announced yesterday about this when they released the 24th episode of the season, which is also happy the final episode of the season, that we're getting a season 2. My opinion, I agree. Show is good. You should give good shows another season. Especially since there's probably more material to adapt. So, yeah, I'm so happy we're getting season 2 for this one. Yeah, so happy. So, the episode starts out with basically everybody in a meeting. We have Yuka, now the Golden Priestess, the Guildmaster, and the Viscount. We'll discuss how to get in there. But they need to basically, they need also the princess there too. So then you go the rest, and apparently mentioned, all the dungeons are connected. So he wants basically a way to get in there. So he went to the prince who basically agrees to give him the Seeker's Compass in exchange for telling his wives. You have to tell them. So he and also Rain just happened to be there too. So she's like, "You're gonna scold him later." Where of course, they walk for each other, chat with her, but she's not interested until he decides to basically wrap her arm around her, and then of course, basically, it's like so sad for her, is that she's like happy she was sad for him, and then he asks like, "Can I hold you?" She's like, "Do you need to ask?" And then he proceeds to give her a big kiss, and gives it, and they proceed to make out. Yep, giving Rain her first kiss in the series, and she also glows because apparently this connects to her. After explaining to everybody that the plan is to use Seeker's Compass to, apparently because all the apparently it's real that all dungeons are connected somehow. They plan to enter the thing because they need to go to this one place because apparently it's going to take get everything out there for 2 weeks, and he's like, can't wait that long, but till the rest anyways. So then of course they get the idea to move out. And then all of a sudden, the prince's idiot brother, his idiot older brother, decides to send him and his troops out to the conquered dungeon. He thinks that probably the soldiers can get through the problem, but they're confronted by giant ants. Which, of course, he proceeds to flee. And I'm sure, if he's ever freed, he's probably going to be immediately disqualified from being the heir to the throne due to the fact that, well, he decided to flee from battle. That's probably not a good sign to be a king. So then apparently he just falls down the hill, bumps into the Tenebre, and he becomes a shuttle ghoul. And then it's like right after this, Yuka's uncle shows up, Saga. And the guy was like, "Where the heck have you been?" And of course, you can say the same thing. And of course, there with Silk, obviously. And it's like, "Oh, is this your new? Who's this living lady?" And she's like very embarrassed. Like, of course, he thinks that she's probably his wife, even though she, according to the books, she is married to him. And then of course, like, "Oh, my little nephew grew up," and they have tea letter. And then, of course, he does meet basically he does meet basically all the rest of the party, and he's like, "Wow, my nephew's got 6 girlfriends." And he kissed one of them. He does mention about Persephone's curse, which apparently he was shocked the fact he actually met Persephone. So, and passes Igmata basically on to the other girls. But look how basically Nabre's already got her on her because basically she's a priestess. So, presumably, he gave Jamie, Nene, So basically, it's presumed that he gave Marna, Silk, Nene, and Jamie all smooches. Yeah. And they of course got up on their protection, and then they proceed to, well, go in the dungeon too. At the course of their protection, of course, he goes out with the gun mask to go to the other entrance, while they prepare to go to the entrance there, and come back. Of course, he gives and the prince gives basically Rain a hug. Mamasma. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and also the fact that we do get a chance to see one of his wives too, which of course basically he's kind of like afraid of, which I thought was kind of funny. Also, by the way, Saga Feldio, Yuka's uncle, is voiced by Ethan Garlow. Yep, that's who is, well, that is basically the voice. That's who voices him. Mm-hmm. But this episode was all really good, and basically it lays the groundwork for the future episodes of the season. Mm-hmm. Yep, so yeah, that's pretty much it, particular view. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe to notifications. I'm going to see you all tomorrow because it's going to have late, so what's the first day we're going to be tomorrow? Fire Force. Because got Fire Force, Case Closed, Black Butler, One Piece. Hopefully get a chance to view all 4 of those, along with at least 2 comic corners I have right now, along with also a review for Jebot. Hopefully tomorrow, okay? But you see on the next video tomorrow. Bye.